Welcome to Thorough Talks 215. I'm your host, E, with my co-host, Brown. Talk to him.
Killer, what it do, my brother?
Though.
Everything good?
Episode 33, Brown Ski.
33, baby.
We rolling, but listen, you know what it is, Brown? We're going like this, Brown. Look, boom, boom, boom. What's going on in life where all of a sudden we starting to get a lot of traction, a lot of views, but it comes with pain. It comes with sacrifice and suffering. What's up with this, Brown?
I mean, that's how it is, man. When you got a good thing going and people are starting to, they're watching and supporting, what it does is it shakes what I call shakes the room up. And when you shake the room up, some people, they want to get involved, and some people, they can't stand what we're doing.
Brown Ski.
But like I said, at the end of the day,
it's inevitable. We're here to stay, bro.
Yeah, of course.
You know what, Brown? Our Philadelphia Eagles, there's people right now on Ben Franklin Bridge, and I don't condone this, they're saying to themselves, I'm about to jump because, a joke, the Eagles lost 3 straight games. This last game, our beloved Jalen Hurts, would you give him 5 turnovers? How many? Because he had 2 and 1, Brown.
Yeah. That hasn't happened.
Have you ever seen that, bro?
Well, they say it hasn't happened since 1978.
Ay, Dios mío, bro.
That was insane. I thought
I'm still hurting.
I thought the TV was playing tricks on me, bro. I said, this is not real. I ain't just see him do that. That did not happen.
It happened. It was real. And the crazy part is, we could at least tied the game at that point. Minimum.
Yeah.
Look. Let me just say this, because there's a lot of people jumping off the bandwagon. Let's keep it a buck, Brown. The last 8 years, the Eagles has given us the best 8 years of our lives. If you think about it, even though we lost the Super Bowl that one year, but we won 2. And so for all you people, all you supposedly Eagle fans that are jumping off, you're done with the Eagles, stay over there.
Yeah.
Because you win, you celebrate, and when you lose, you want to run. That's not how it goes down, bro.
Stay over there on that side.
Right. You're not a fan.
Do us. I'm going to always be an Eagle, diehard Eagles fan.
Look, we might say, we're going to talk shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck up. We're not jumping off, man.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
I explained that to some boy. I say, bro, obviously you don't know our history, bro. You know how many years we were bummed, bro?
My God.
You remember Rich Kotite? I
had to go
Bobby
that
Brister?
every year.
You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember when Reggie White went to Green Bay and we was crushed? Bruh. And he won a Super Bowl. Look at Ray Rhodes. I could keep going and going and going. How many years we sucked, bro.
What? Donovan McNabb threw up on the field.
Oh, Donovan. Remember when Tampa Bay came into the, at that time, the Vet, and the NFC Championship game beat us, and they closed down the Vet. Remember that?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember.
NFC Championship game.
No, I don't remember that. That's crazy.
Anyway, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears when it comes to the Eagles. So all you people that want to jump off, fine. You can't come back to me.
No.
Do they come back, Brown?
No. You stay, like I said, stay over there.
Come on, man.
Stay over there. Don't later on be trying to, jump back on it. Yo, I'm an Eagles fan. No, you're not. You was just going against because they slipping right now.
Well, we had some success recently, so now you want to be Eagle fans. Listen, this is a culture. This is a religion. We bleed green, us Eagle fans.
Yes, sir.
And I know everybody's having a field day talking shit. Have your fun. I don't think it's over.
I don't think it's over.
I don't think it's over.
For some reason, I don't think it's over, bro.
I think we step up when it comes to the moment, bro. We're just having a rough patch.
I think after this moment,
we're going to wake up.
We have to.
I know we started
dead. Capiche? We're dead.
We're dead. We're dead in the water with this team. Yo, it's tough being an Eagle fan. You got to have tough skin in a tough city of Philadelphia. It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Brown, did you see the Diddy documentary yet?
I watched the first episode.
Me too. I watched the first episode. I mean, we can't really go into it too deep. We're going to talk a little bit about it. Let me ask you a question, because when you see the documentary, a little bit of it, and you see what's going on, 50's beefing with a lot of people now.
Yeah,
right?
It's they all know.
Williams is.
They all know.
They're all going after him now.
They're emotional because they were in them videos.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, think about that.
Yes. And there's probably more to come,
yes,
right?
Sir.
You never know. How much do you blame people that were there and just didn't pull away, man or woman? They didn't pull away after seeing abuse, because, dog, there's 100 people that work for them, right? Whether you have catering, you have home service, chauffeurs, people that care. You're around, you see this abuse. How much do you give them the responsibility to not, they didn't leave. They just hung in there.
Well, that's a part of what they call selling your soul. They wanted to be around that money, so they didn't, what was going on? They wanted to party. These people today, they'll give up and they'll do anything for money, bro.
No integrity.
They don't care, bro. They just want to be there.
So now that it exploded, now everybody's coming out, and so, and I was having a conversation with a woman that was telling me, when it comes to females, when it comes to the girl, you don't understand what that abuse does to them. And a lot of times they stick around because they're scared.
Of course.
So do we give a little leeway to the women when it comes to that, bro?
Yeah, I would say so. Cause, especially if a man of power, like,
yeah.
Like,
he could threaten your family.
he could do all kinds of stuff.
There's so much that he can do.
Yeah. So them women, they probably was terrified,
Yeah.
And the guys too. If you think about it, he could blackball them. If you was a rapper or a singer and you wanted to be somebody, now you don't want to get down with Diddy, he could blackball you. He has that power.
He has the power, but I wonder, like you said earlier, you made a great point. You sold your soul. And when you sell your soul, you're going to look away.
Oh.
It's like me hanging out with you and you see me behaving a certain way. You're going to check me no matter how much money it is, because you have integrity. And so this is what I tell a lot of the young kids. When you get into that world, especially the music world, the music world's vicious, man. There's a lot. And the movies or the entertainment industry is a vicious industry, bro. Time in and time out, people get abused. So you got to keep your eyes open, broski, when it comes to that.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. We're a few weeks from Christmas, and I want to say this before we continue with the show. Be careful out there. There's a lot of scams. There's a lot of robbery. You see there was, I think, 6 young men that went to Dick's Sporting Goods and robbed it.
Wasn't they from Philly?
They were from Philly, bro.
It was like a youth football team, right?
It was a football team. What's going on? I wonder about this. And this is something that, I want to bring on a lawyer, maybe somebody in law, to talk about why is it that they're so lenient with young kids today. When we were coming up, we knew if you fucked up, you know. And the law is going to be on your top.
And they whooped your ass. Got your ass whooped.
These kids went where would they go? Virginia? Where did
I think that was Florida.
They went all the way down from Philly. You went all the way down to Florida to run down in a Dick's Sporting Goods. Do you not realize, young men, how many cameras from here to Florida, the tolls, right? Yeah. They're going to find you quickly, bro.
Yeah, they got them on video inside the jawn. It's just,
and that Florida
sad.
Sheriff, no joke. You see the white ball?
Yeah.
He always on TikTok?
Yeah.
He no joke, bro.
Sad. Like, I don't know the full situation of it, but I felt like, kids are going to be kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not giving them an excuse, but where was the adults?
Yeah, but at the same...
They were in the football team. They went into Dick's Sporting Goods.
That's a great point because, all right, and I hate to say this, chances are they probably don't have adults around them.
They went to play football in Florida. For a team.
Okay, so that's the story I didn't know. So you're saying they traveled.
Yes.
I was wondering.
That's why they're all together. They're friends.
But I was wondering they left from Philly and just down there. Also playing the game.
Yes.
All right. And so they figured, you know what?
They're in a football team.
Tripping. Right. Why would you let them out of your sight if they're teenagers to run around and shit like that?
Like, you know what? Shout out to my twin nephews, Javon and Owen. They actually in Florida right now. They won their little championship.
Oh, nice. Shout out to them, man.
So that's how I know about that stuff going on. Is where they all go to Florida.
Oh, got it. It's crazy to me because, in one hand, I say, just convict them and the full law. But in the other hand, like you said, kids are kids. And I was reading the comments and I was getting frustrated because a lot of people were saying, give him a break. And I was getting upset like, no, don't give him a break. But at the same time, other kids get breaks. Let's keep it a buck, right? And so, all right, it was $2,000 stolen. I would say put them on probation, right? And you got to do community service. You can't just walk away, bro. You got to be punished.
It was a mistake these kids made. They're kids. They're not adults. They're kids. They made a mistake. They went in there and they thought for some reason that they can get away with it.
Yeah, but I want them to be a little harsh on them.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It's not because they have to learn. You gotta learn.
I think they already are, even for exposing something like this. Right. There's so many other things that's going on in Florida and all over the world that they don't want to bring up. But now and I'm not giving it an excuse, but it's a group of black kids that went to Florida and they stole from Dick's. Now it's a problem. You know how many other colored people steal every day and they don't put them out there like that?
Yeah, but this was extra. This is not.
But why though?
Well, I don't.
Why? What makes it so?
Well, it's wrong. It's
a lot.
wrong.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of things are wrong.
Yeah.
Now they pinpoint it and put these kids all over,
right?
Not only social media, on the news. And all
also they're from Philly, bro.
Yeah,
when
but
we
that's what
do
I'm saying.
shit,
I
bro,
feel like they're being a little too much on them. Like I said, this crimes is happening right now in Florida. People being shot. A jewelry store being robbed.
There's so much going on.
They're not talking about this.
Yeah, I understand that point, but at the same time, you should highlight it. I think you should highlight it because it's too much happening, bro. Not too long ago, I was at Rite Aid in line, and there was a group of us. Some dude just walked in and took shit and walked. Now, look, I gotta pay for my shit, and I'm always gonna pay for my shit. But it does bug you to see so many people going into these stores taking shit without paying for it, broski.
Yeah, they do it all the time.
Enough's enough. So no, I see your point, but I look at it from the standpoint, no, they should put it out there. Because how many? Listen, every city, every big city's having this problem where these kids are running in and just stealing shit. Enough's enough. I will hope that they would really put the law down where they say you got to do 6 months maybe in a juvie and do some cleaning up. You got to do something to pay back what you stole.
So you don't think they're making a big deal out of it because these kids are from Philly and they're black?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely they're making a big deal. But I think it's a bigger situation having where a lot of parents are not being held accountable. And then where's the fathers of these kids, man? Where are the fathers at? Yeah. Right? And so
that's what I said about adults.
Where are the adults at? And so are they making it bigger than what it is? That's an argument, but I really believe there's so much of this happening that by them making it this big, hopefully it'll stop. And maybe the laws will change. Because I know in some states, if you steal under $700, it's not really a big crime. Yeah. And that's wrong because you got hardworking Americans that pay for shit.
Yeah.
You got to get up and go to work and pay for your groceries while this clown is abusing the system. I just don't like it.
It's a crazy situation.
Crazy.
For the kids, for the parents of the kids, for Dick's Sporting Goods, all that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy. Well, hopefully they learn their lesson, right? And so, when you make a mistake, you got to pay the cost. And the chances are they come from underprivileged homes, right? They might not have a dad. That's usually the case, right? Good kids with good families usually don't do it, not all the time. All right, I wanted to bring this up because I've read this article, Brown, and this is for the ladies, all right, to help your man. A man's stress level can drop by 50% after a 10-minute massage from their partner.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Ladies, give that guy a massage. Let me read. A new study found that a 10-minute massage from a romantic partner can reduce a man's stress level by 50%. Researchers say the physical connection triggers a rapid calming response in the body. The effects were observed consistently across all participants. Scientists found the touch from a trusted partner activates relaxation pathways in the nervous systems. This lowers cortisol levels and promotes emotional balance. Participants also reported improved mood and mental clarity. People, source, University of Kazakhstan. So give your man a massage.
At least 5 to 10 minutes.
Come on. And hold on. And it continues. Check this out. Experts believe simple, short interactions like this can play a major role in strengthening relationships. They also note that stress relief through connection is becoming increasingly important in modern lifestyle. You ever had a woman step on your back, bro?
Not step on my back.
No, bro. Some girls, if they
step on your back,
if they light enough, they light enough.
I'm a little dude. You can't be doing that to me.
Or child.
Step on your back.
Walk on your back, bro. You're gonna be like, oh my God, bro.
Yeah, somebody walk on your back.
Yeah, man. My nephew did it when he was like, he might have been like 3 or 4. He said, Theo, well, I'm telling you, bro, that shit work, bro. But they gotta be light. They gotta be light.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They can't be fine.
Yeah. 250. Me jodí.
Te jodiste, baba.
Yeah, it's crazy, dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Talk to me.
They saying 5 minutes of anger weaken your immune system up to 4 to 5 hours.
Damn, bro.
5 minutes only.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I saw that. I didn't read the article.
So in other words, Try not to be as angry.
All right, so you're
Try
gonna
to-
take? Are you?
I already did.
All right.
I already did. I know what you're gonna tell me. I already smoked my joint.
Yeah, man.
It's out the window.
You feel good.
Tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow's another day, and you got to roll with the punches. A lot of times, look, we all get angry. Nobody's running around here not getting angry, but sometimes we give situations more power than what we should.
Yeah. We do. Sometimes we take things and we dwell on them too long.
Too long.
It's not that serious, bro.
No, you know why? Because a lot of times we can't control the situation.
Nah.
If it's something you can't control, why put that much energy into it? And we all at fault because I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah. I mean, you learn. You
live and learn,
as you go. You learn how to control your emotions and all that stuff.
Yup.
It takes time, bro.
It takes maturity too.
It takes.
Remember, because when we were young boys, era pa pelear. Everything was boom. You was ready to
Everything
go.
like that on everything.
A red light.
Everything.
The light doesn't turn fast enough, you screaming, right?
Everything.
Shorty says the wrong thing, and you get older, you say to yourself, yeah, I can't keep doing this, bro.
What? I remember in school, we go get the free lunches and shit. And you remember they used to have like the box pizza was the certain one that was like the box one, and then they had the boat shaped one.
Yeah.
Kids would get mad.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, bro, that was free.
That was free, bro. They're ready to kill you, man. They're ready to kill you for it. And you know, a lot of times, I think the big problem is that we hold things in sometimes too long. You got to express it. So being angry is a natural emotion. It's trying to control it where you're not hurting someone. You're not hurting yourself, right? You're not hurting yourself. So that's key, broski.
What did they call that one meal that when we was kids that came in the plastic with the apple and all that?
Oh, I don't remember, man.
The space meal.
That's what it was.
The space meal.
That was. It was that the
Remember that?
plastic.
The plastic
It was like
with
a cream color,
like
right?
an orange and like applesauce.
Oh, that meant a lot though back then.
What you mean, dog? What you mean? A little carton milk they used to give them?
All day.
The chocolate one.
Chocolate. Give me that. Let me you getting your chocolate. Let me get that chocolate.
Take a couple of them Jones home.
What? That was the shit, bro. Yo, that was remember when Pizza Day came around in school,
Oh, man,
he was
that was-
happy as a muff.
That was unreal, bro.
Unreal.
Pizza
Brown,
Day. Huh?
I got a new subject for you. And this one here is interesting. Because numbers don't lie. Number of men over 25 and are a virgin are at all-time high, bro. 25 years old with no yams.
I mean, that could be a good thing.
It could be. That's why I said this is interesting. New social research reveals a significant shift in dating and relationship patterns among young men. Data shows the number of men aged 25 and older who have never had sex is now at its highest recorded level. Economists and scientologists points to several contribution factors, including digital isolation, declining social confidence, financial pressures, and reduced in-person community interactions. Increased dependence on technology has also changed how people form connections. Experts say this trend reflects broader culture changes in modern relationships. They warn that the long-term social effects of this shift are only the beginning to be understood. Source, General Social Survey. You made a great point. It could be a good thing.
Yeah.
One, because there's a lot of STDs, man.
STDs.
And you see the HIV rates now, bro. It's out of pocket.
Crazy.
Sad, bro. I should have brought that in. The numbers are out of pocket. They were talking about how many girls under 21, the numbers are up when it comes to
what's
STDs,
going on, bro?
man.
They're not protecting themselves?
They're going raw. They're doing the raw thing.
Bro.
I saw a video recently of a girl saying, oh, I've been on a couple dates and we were ready to hook up and the guy pulled out a condom. It gave me the ick, bro.
Oh, yeah, I
You
seen
saw that,
Yeah.
bro?
That's
Ladies, you're gambling with your life, yo. Like, are you serious? You're not letting the dude put a condom on? That happens to me. I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, me personally, this is just me. I be in a situation like that and I go pull a condom out and she tell me no. I look at it like you've done that.
Oh, yeah.
Many people.
This ain't the first time.
I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that.
So we can laugh and some people might say, oh, you a nut for still being a virgin. But today in 2025, with all the STDs and all the shit that's going on, might be better for you.
Yeah. And the stress too. Like
Stress,
come on, bro. Like, can you imagine you over here, in a little situation, you lose your virginity, let's say at 21. You got a good job, and now this girl starts stressing you out. Mm-hmm. Decline.
Yeah, you lose focus.
From the rip.
So my thing is this. This is what I think. Because I try to look at things from different angles. The only issue I see is starting too late could affect you, because if you start late and you meet a girl and that's your lady and you roll out and y'all for the rest of your life, cool. But you know, 25, 26, the first time you get yams, you might go crazy, bro. Like, think about it. Because when you a young boy, that first experience drives you nuts.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to want it all the time.
Like I said, I think it all depends. Like me, it just depends on the situation, even on the situation in your life.
Yeah.
Because let's say you got all this bread and then you lose your virginity, you probably won't care as much. Yeah. Because you're just going to keep attracting. They're going to keep coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's the goal. That's the goal. But my thing is, look, if we were to be around a lot of young men, I know it's an urge that every man, I mean, unless you don't like women, this ain't for you, but every heterosexual man, you have the urge to want to sleep with a woman. Understand that it's no joke, bro. Yeah. You know, a lot of guys say, oh, well, I don't want to get the girl pregnant. That's the least of your worries. You catch something that you can't reverse. Because a lot of people say stupid shit like, well, there's medicine to keep you alive. Really? That's how you want to live? Yeah. You want to catch the STD, something nasty that you got to take a pill for to keep you alive?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm crazy.
And I'm going to tell you something, young boys. A lot of these girls will run circles around you because they have a lot more experience than you. If you actually put, on the average, a 19-year-old man next to a 19-year-old woman, that girl probably got way more experience. Because you got to remember, she's getting hit on at a young age.
From the rip.
From the minute she's forming as a young woman and becoming, you know, a woman, you know, los senos se le están, she's growing, she has her period, the wolves are out. And it's wrong because they're still babies in my mind.
Yeah, of course.
You know, 13, 14-year-old little girl, that's a baby to me.
Of course.
People might say, oh, no, she's a grown woman, you're nasty, and to me it's disrespectful. So it's sad that a lot of young girls get experience real early, and then by the time the boy gets around her, he's nowhere near.
He don't even know what to do with her.
Know what to do with her, bro. And that's why a lot of girls do fall in older man's hands because the experience. Man, it's a shame. The numbers don't lie, and if you don't believe me, go look it up. STD rates are, I've
insane,
never seen anything like this.
It's crazy. I heard about them, how they were in DR, but I didn't know how it was.
DR, here in Houston, I saw that the Houston numbers were up. Atlanta, the numbers were up. Philly, the STD rates, it's through the roof. Damn. And people, like, to me, it's weird that you're not aware of this shit. Yeah. And I get it. All right, 16, 17-year-old kid, 19, they might not know. But, when you're in your older year, you get older, you got to be aware. If you're dating, you better use protection.
Yeah, you shouldn't be in your 40s catching no STDs, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's out of pocket.
Now, things can happen. Shit can break. And you keep going. Yeah. Let's keep it a buck, fellas. When shit break, you keep going.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. Do you know the difference?
I feel that you can feel the difference.
Yeah.
There's a little squish pop out.
But still, like, you gotta, I don't know.
I mean, especially if you're drinking, you smoking late night. Think about that. It's a hot night. Bad and you just This is why, man, the nightlife is risky, bro. Yeah, it's so risky,
especially when you drinking and stuff.
You drinking because you know
you're right.
You gotta go straight to the clinic.
You in party mode.
The next 6 months, you taking tests every. They tell you, bro. Because remember, because that shit stays dormant. You know that. I have a friend. Let me tell you a quick story, and I get pissed off with him because he's into this life. And he be smashing these Johns raw.
Oh no.
And he gets me mad because his logic is so stupid. He goes, oh, man, I get tested every few months. I said, that's not prevention. You act like you smashing a jar raw, and then because you get tested, you're not preventing anything. You're just gonna find out. Yeah. But you're still not preventing anything.
Yeah, you're not.
How do you live like that? You got sons, bro. You got a family.
Yeah, and then say you get tested today, and then you get tested in 3 months, and then 3 months from now you find out you got AIDS.
You got something.
So, I was getting tested.
His logic is weird to me.
You got tested. Now you know you got AIDS.
You tripping, bro, and to throw your life, look. I get it. Sometimes you see a badge on and you're like, damn, I want to feel it. Because the rubber, look, we're adults here. We're talking seriously. The rubber doesn't give you that satisfaction and sensation as it would if it was raw. We all know that.
I mean, yeah.
We all love that feeling.
But at
the same time, is it worth risking your life?
Fuck no. No, not at all. Not only risking your life, how about if you're not ready to bring a life into this world, right? let's not only think about yours. Let's think about the life that you could bring into this world now because you was being careless.
Right. And you don't even love that girl.
It's not like puerco. Exactly.
You're not gonna spend time with.
Now
this
you got
girl.
problems with the shorty that you was just like, I'm just gonna hit that.
Right.
And now she pregnant. Now she gonna have your baby. And now you got problems for life.
Not only
with
that,
a loca.
Not only that, you got guys like the Nick Cannons of the world, right? And Andrew Tate. Now, their logic is, I'm just want to populate the world. All right, fine. But are you spending time 14? How much time are you spending with 14, 15?
They ain't doing none of that.
You're not doing none of that.
They just popping them, bro.
And then like Andrew
got
Tate.
a thing out of it.
And look, like Andrew Tate, look, I'm not here to shit on him. I don't agree with everything he says. He has pretty decent points. But one day he said the dumbest shit he ever said was, a man doesn't have to be around his son all the time. He said, I could be around my child 2 or 3 times a year and that's that. I said to myself, how stupid can you be? Yeah. Why do they say it takes a village to raise a fucking child?
It's true.
Excuse my French.
It's true.
But to me, you're an idiot if you're a man thinking that you don't have to be around your son more than 2 or 3 times a year.
You know, people who speak like that, it's as clear as his father wasn't around him.
Right.
He wouldn't be saying them words.
That's so true.
If his father was around.
Yo, you want your kid to throw a baseball, change a flat, birds and bees. When the discipline that it takes on the daily, you know, you're a father. My dad was on top of everything. It takes so long to raise a child to become a decent, grown up, man. It's crazy when I see all these athletes and these just having 14, 15 kids, and I say to myself, you really spending time with these kids?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I could have had a bunch of kids if I really wanted to.
All right, you probably do. You just don't know.
No, I know. I
don't.
No, one thing about me, I know I don't. Trust me, I know I don't.
Yes, and bro.
Because they would have popped up already.
They look just like you.
Well, exactly.
That brown blood is no joke. If you know this family, that blood is ridiculous, man.
We all look very similar.
Very similar. Brown, I got this survey here, and I wanted to read it to you. A new survey shows that nearly half of men believe their value is tied directly to the ability to provide financially. Bruh. Many men say they feel consistent pressure to meet financial expectations in relationships, families, and social environments when the economic conditions make it difficult. Researchers note that this belief reflects long-standing gender roles that continue to shape how men see themselves and how they think others judge them. The data highlights growing conversations around emotional support, identity, and shared financial responsibility in modern relationships. Source: Natural Relationships and Social Behavior. I found this interesting because there's a lot of sayings that people say, she doesn't like you or love you, she loves what you provide. Do you think there's some truth to that? It's a tough one.
Yeah, that is a real tough one. I ain't gonna lie, because it's how you go about it. Think about it. It's just I think a lot of guys they look at it from the standpoint, when I can't provide, things change. People look at you a little bit different. They do.
They might treat you different.
They do.
And this ain't a knock to women, because look, ladies, I get it. You want to be with a man that can provide.
Of course.
We're not gonna sit here in front, but it seemed like in today's day, that's like the main goal, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, what can you provide, man?
Yeah, it's, you know what it is? A lot of these dumbass dudes out here too. That's the problem. They want to get a girl by throwing money in their face.
They lead with the money. That's true.
They fuck it up for everybody else, bro. Because now these other girls, they all think the same.
Yup, that's
He's a guy. He got to provide. He got to do this. He got to do that. Because he does it. He does it. But it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah,
they fuck it up.
You do fuck it up. And we've always talked about the overwhelming simp issue we have here. And look, there was a report recently that 1 out of 4. No, what was it? I forgot what it was. It was like 1.4, not 1 out of 4, 1.4 million girls are on OnlyFans in America.
Oh, shit.
Doing sexual content.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, you could blame the girls, but who's buying the content?
Of course, the men are.
Okay.
The men are.
So I'm not blaming the chicks. Ladies, if you're doing OnlyFans and you're doing your thing, getting money, kudos to you. The guys are the ones that are paying for this.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at a chick. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So
no, she getting her money.
She getting her money. It's like a stripper, man. Because I don't participate, and I'm not saying that it's the right or wrong thing to do. Somebody's going to do that job.
Of course.
Somebody's going to do it. They're going to make money. And I just hope and pray that women are safe, when they do these things, because there's a lot of shit that pops off. Man. A lot of shit. Brown, 1 in 2 Americans feel lonely and emotionally disconnected, according to a new poll. 1 in 2, Brown? You think this is real?
1 in 2?
That's what this says. Let me read and we'll get
deep.
That's crazy. Listen, you know, 2026 is coming up, and I think a lot of people are going to have to really buckle down. Either find God, get some therapy, get into some group like sessions, because it seems like more people are going this way. Men and women are going this way, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm constantly reading these reports. You're not seeing the marriages like we used to. I remember when I was a young boy, in the summer, it was 3 or 4 people I knew were getting married. We're getting together. Today, you don't see it. So the loneliness is real. A new poll reveals that 1 in 2 Americans struggles with loneliness and emotional disconnection. Researchers say the trend has grown steadily over the last decade as digital communication replaces in-person relationships. The report highlights that isolation is affecting people across all age groups. Economic stress, long work hours, and social fragmentations are major contributors to the growing emotional gap. Experts warn that persistent loneliness can affect mental and physical health and is now considered a widespread public health concern in the United States. American Psychological Association source.
I think a lot of that comes from people wanting to be single. It's not that they don't want to be together. It's just the way people live today, especially with these phones. They feel like I'm good. Before, when we ain't have phones, like a guy and a girl would meet and they would sit somewhere and they would talk,
bro.
They would talk about their past, on when they were kids and when he was a kid. Maybe my cousin was your cousin. They would sit and talk for hours and hours. Now it's just like, oh, what's up? What we doing? You just blew my mind, bro, because what you just said, Brown, was people are replacing relationships for their cell phone. Yes.
That's wild.
I
never thought about that shit, bro. As simple as that is, that's real, bro.
You got couples that lay in the bed.
Yup. How about in a restaurant?
In restaurants.
You see restaurants and the boards like this and the this is
it's
so
insane,
real.
bro. The phone is the devil.
I knew you was gonna say that. I know you so well. I said this guy's gonna say the phone is the devil.
The phone is the devil.
It could be part of it.
It's just
a shame,
sad.
Bro.
There's no unity. And I'm only saying that because, like I said, I go out more than you.
Yeah.
I know that. Before it was different. And before we didn't have phones. That's why even me and you sat in cars and we drove and we talked for hours.
Remember
That's
that?
why we know each other.
You used to get mad at me because I would end up in Camden. Yeah. You'd be like, yo, where the fuck? We're cruising down the way, and before we know it, I'm in either Princeton, New Jersey, driving like, what we doing out here? Camden, remember? Remember we was young.
We would talk about what happened down on Indy or what happened down Clifford.
The indictment.
And now it's none of that. You got 2 guys that'll go for a ride how we used to back in the day. First of all, they won't even take that ride.
No, they won't take that ride.
But if they were to do that ride, the whole ride would be the guy driving, probably playing some music and his homie on the phone. Posting or looking at posts. They're not even talking anymore.
Right.
Before the co-pilot, which would be, the guy in the passenger would pay attention. Yeah. And he would go, yo, watch that tree.
When you did that to me, remember that?
That's what I'm saying.
And I banged out.
That doesn't happen today.
Doesn't happen.
It's a total crash now.
We both dying. Yo, if you wasn't alert on a lot of shit that when we were coming up, I would have been gone.
That's what I think your friend should be there for. If we go out to a club or anything like that, I'm supposed to watch your back.
Absolutely, bro.
That's what you drinking too much.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Brown, you drinking too much.
Yo, chill out.
Yo, Brown, go over there with that. That's what friends are supposed to do.
And then if you didn't, when you wake up next to that monster in the morning, you say, "Why you ain't tell me, bro?" And then everybody laughing at you.
You took one for the team, baby.
Yo, you got like this. What is that?
Yeah, oh my God, bro. But yeah, man, it's just not like it used to before. So I believe that the phone is the reason why more people are single today, because they feel like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. You want to?
No, and not only that, let's go furthermore. You got a quicker option now. Oh, it didn't work out. You didn't like nothing she said, or not even. She said one bad thing, right? And that got you, or her. A lot of girls do it. Oh, the ick. That's the word. Yeah. He gave me the ick. Oh, I got Henry over here. Yeah. And if Henry's not, I got Brown. So the options are so much more here that no one's taking the time to get to know
what they do is that, they break up with you or whatever. It doesn't work out, right? Mm-hmm. She could take a picture of herself in the mirror that same night with a nice little bodysuit on.
You know how many dudes will
Guess
call
how many
him,
guys are gonna try to holler at her?
Bro.
So that's what I'm saying. They feel like they don't need to work on that relationship or none of that. I'm good.
Yeah, and you know what? How I look at it? I look at it like this. No one has patience anymore because the pace that we're living today. Like I find myself sometimes getting frustrated because I want things to happen quick and I need to be patient. I get that.
Yeah, a little more patient.
Especially in relationships.
Yeah.
So again, this all falls into play. Like if you think about what we've been talking about, like the STDs, that has a role why so many people are getting it because you're not giving this person a chance. And let me tell you something. There's a little advice to the men and women. You meet somebody you really like and you have to sleep with them, and not use protection, at least go get checked out. At least say this. Be mature and say, look, mama.
Yeah.
As a man, say, look, I like you. I want to get it. Let's go to the clinic. Let's go to the doctor.
Yeah.
You get your blood work.
Let's do this for each other.
Let's do this for each other. You get your blood work done. You're gonna blow her mind. And if she says no, ya tú sabes,
oh, man.
she might be peeing when she hurt. I'm serious. If you meet a woman, because I'm secure, if I was to meet a woman and I said, damn, I want to be with this girl. I said, look, for the next few months, let's go get tested. And then let's talk about this. We can still get in it, but let's use protection.
Yeah.
Let's see, our history. And then you know what's the key? You got to find out when was the last time she got tested. Ladies, you got to find out when was the last time he got tested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it could have been 3 years ago.
It could have been 3 years ago. Then what?
They got bodies.
Yeah. Yo, it's so serious, man, when it comes to this whole dating and all this crazy shit.
Yeah, it is. It's a wicked world, Pop.
Wicked world, bro.
That's all I got to say is a wicked world.
Wicked world, yes, sir.
And they be the ones with the pretty face. That's the ones you gotta watch.
Bro. It be ladies. I'm gonna tell you.
And I'm not saying all of them.
No, of course not, bro.
Because you got some very beautiful women who ain't about none of that shit.
You know
I'm
what's
just
the
saying
key?
that a lot of them.
You know what's the key? And I know a lot of women are gonna hate me saying this. If a woman's single too long, yeah, because all right, and this is my opinion. I look at it from the standpoint, you've been single 10, 15 years. How many dudes been ran up in you? Yeah. How many dudes condom broke and you allowed them? So it's now if a woman was in a relationship for a long time, it's kind of more okay.
Yeah.
She might, the chances of her being out there, not saying that that doesn't exclude, because her dude could have been doing some nasty
exactly,
right?
and brag to her.
But the chances are lower, right? Yeah. The chances are, I would think. That's just my guess, bro. I don't know. Hopefully. What you got for me, Brown? You got anything?
Yo, they say that a single adult in America with no children needs at least $106,000 a year.
That's true.
To live comfortably.
That's me, bro. That's me.
He said, "That's me,
That's me, bro. That's me, Papa." Yeah, because look, it depends on your lifestyle. If you have an active lifestyle where you're training,
they say comfortably,
right? You want to be comfortable. You want to dress right. You want to go to this restaurant every Saturday, have a steak. Now you don't need that. No, you don't need. Listen, if you know how to spend your money, you don't need $100,000. But if you want to live the life, take a trip here and there. You push a nice wheel. You want to take girls out. You're a single man. You want to go to Neiman and say, "Fuck it, hit it, boom. Let me get $5,000 worth of clothes." That to me, a single man making over $100,000 is a little bit above middle class, I would say. That's what I would say. And you got a family, that $100,000 is not enough.
And a single man spends money if you really think.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly like you said. If he's living home alone, he's paying everything. First of all, he's paying his rent, he's paying his mortgage, he's paying his car
insurance,
his car's insurance. If he wants to go out on the weekend and look good, he's gonna go buy some clothes. If he wants to go to a place that people look good, he's gonna spend money on alcohol or drink or food. Because you're not gonna go dressed as no bum down to a bar down the way and spend no money. That's nothing. You could just be on your cool shit.
Yeah, you could chill at home.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want to live that lifestyle, it costs money to be single.
I'm glad you said that. You know why? This next story. And you know what's funny? This is falling into play. Check this out. Men with no kids and no plans for marriage are the fastest growing demographic in the United States.
Oh, shit.
I'm in that demographic. A new social trend is emerging in the United States as more men opt out of traditional family structures. Recent demographic data shows that men with no children and no plans for marriage age are becoming the fastest growing group in the country. Experts note that economic pressures, lifestyle freedoms, and shifting cultures, values are major factors driving this change. Many young men are choosing independence over long-term commitments as the cost of raising a family continues to rise. Researchers say this shift is reshaping long-term population projections and further future social patterns across the nation. Source, U.S. Census Bureau. You know, Brown, I get criticized a lot. You know, oh, you don't want a family. Oh, you don't want kids. This is what I tell people. You know, I really believe that I'm going to do good to the world by helping people.
Yeah.
My goal is to help people. And that, I got that in my blood. You know me very well.
Yeah.
I'm not capping. Some people say, you know what? If that's the case, then you're better off, right? Because if you have a family and kids, your attention goes to that.
Yeah.
And so you might not be able to touch the world the way I can.
No, bro.
So don't knock me because I choose not to get married and not to make kids. No. It's my decision.
Exactly.
I don't knock a married man because he's married.
No, you went about life the way you wanted to go about life. And marriage and kids ain't for everybody.
Right.
I'll keep it real with you.
Right.
It takes a lot of patience to take care of kids and to even be in a marriage.
Right.
It's a lot of patience.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Responsibility.
So it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to live it a certain way, that's your business. That's your life.
Absolutely. And people say, well, don't you get, because one time my buddy was like, don't you get lonely? And I said, you have moments, of course, but because I remain busy, it helps. And so I think that if there's a guy that's, you know, thinking about living this lifestyle that I live, you got to have a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
I'm talking about getting up, going to the gym, working, whether 2 jobs, studying, going to school, working out. Because if you have idle time, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
You just are. You're going to want to do dumb shit, sleep with a bunch of chicks. I don't need all that.
Nah, fuck all that. That's
just 2. I just need 2.
Shit.
2 chicks.
2 chicks?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Ladies, I got something for you. All right. You are more likely to find your husband in the grocery store than a dating app, Brown. Let me read it. Old school works, Brown. New social research suggests that the organic, everyday interaction still outperforms digital dating platforms. Studies show that people are statistically more likely to meet a long-term partner through a chance encounters in familiar public spaces, including grocery stores. These settings naturally create opportunities for conversation and genuine connection. Experts say environment with low-pressure social cues help people communicate more comfortably. Shared surroundings also make it easier to identify common interests and compatibility early on. This stands in contrast to the online platforms where curated profiles and algorithms matchings can limit authentic interactions.
Bruh.
Yo, meeting somebody in person, bro, can change your day.
Oh, absolutely. Big time.
You go to a coffee shop, you meet a chick, and you chop it up with her, y'all exchange numbers. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just a whole different thing when you sit and talk to somebody aside from texting back and forth over the social media thing. It's just,
you know what I do, bro? When in my day, if I met somebody online, I will always say, let me hear your voice, and they'll be surprised. I said, because all that texting, you can't hear.
Yeah, you're right,
bro. You gotta hear the voice.
Yeah.
And how. The humor, does she have humor? Is she intelligent? Even though intelligence don't matter. Say nah. But is she intelligent? Can she hold a conversation?
That's to me.
Yeah, I mean, but can she hold a conversation?
Well, that's when intelligence comes in.
Right. There you go. He got me. Christina Monica. He got me, Christina Monica. Oh, Lord, they're going to get me. But no, on a serious note, you know, I always say, let's talk. And I like that. I text her, don't get me wrong. I like texting.
Me too.
But when you meet somebody new, before we get to see each other, this is the rules. You text, right? Then say, yo, can I call? They love it. They love it, fellas. Tell the shorty, I want to hear your voice. She's going to love it.
Yeah.
Then after that, FaceTime.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and then, you know, go a while, you know, a couple of days talking to her to see, okay, are we vibing? Because a lot of times you could pick it up, you know, she's thorough.
Attitude.
Right, the attitude.
You can't really tell an attitude.
Right.
Well, you could tell an attitude through a text, though.
But the text sometimes gives you mixed signals, bro.
It does.
Because sometimes you'll text me and I'm like, he didn't mean, like, it just comes out colder.
You know, especially how you read it.
How you read it.
Yeah. Sometimes you read it like, oh, did he?
Damn, was he disrespecting me?
Hey, yo, Pop.
Hey, yo, Pop, what I do? do to you, killer? So, you know, and then a lot of times you might say something. You know how some women, they take shit too serious.
Yeah.
And you might say something like, I didn't mean it that way. So when you do make a phone call, to me, it's a little more convenient.
Yeah.
And it's kind of grown up to me.
Phone calls is good.
Yeah, I think you're kind of grown when you do that.
But you don't remember us growing up, bro? How it was, you would talk to a female on the phone for 5, 6 hours.
Remember, your parents used to be like, "Gancha ese teléfono."
They used to be like,
ya,
"Córtalo,
córtalo, cabrón."
And they were no calls because at that time it wasn't no two-way and nothing.
I know.
So you ain't know nobody else was calling.
And then they say moms was on the phone, shorty calling, she like,
you like,
yo. And
Yo, ya tú hablaste con ella.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Chacho, your mama smack you with the chancleta hard.
No, with the phone.
Yeah,
yo, I remember one time she was like, "Pon que yo te dije." Yo, caught me there. I was like,
smack you with the phone and then wrap the cord around your neck. Aquí tú le hablas así.
Like Goodfellas. You remember Goodfellas, the ball toupee? What was the guy's name?
Aquí tú le hablas así.
¿Quién diablo te dijo que tú? Oh man. But, you know, the whole point is, fellas, take a shot. You see a shorty you like at a coffee shop, at a store, say something to her.
Say something.
You never know, bro, right? She could be having a bad day, and you could just say, "Hey, how's you doing?" Don't say no weird shit. Just say, "How you doing today?" Or "Hi, hello, how you doing?" Don't be like, "Damn, ma."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Just say something nice.
You know what's crazy? I'm a little old now.
How old are you?
I'm in my 40s. Yay, finally, I know a little something. But me as a man growing up, I see that a lot of beautiful women, pretty women out here don't have nobody because they intimidate others.
Oh yeah, that's a real thing, bro.
And that's why I'm saying those are the ones you should go up to and try to say something.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, man.
You'll be surprised.
You'll be surprised, bro.
Because
some of them are humble too, bro.
They're humble.
Some of them are humble, man.
They just got gifted with beauty.
Yeah.
But they're real thorough people.
And I think a lot of guys, the problem with a lot of guys is they're not prepared to step. Look, you got to be prepared, right? I saw this girl. She made a new list. She said 2026, just have a job. She said, then the other one was like, put deodorant on.
Oh my God.
Answer the phone. Like, she really dumbed it down. But that is what a lot of girls are experiencing. They're experiencing guys that if you're going to approach her, have your hygiene up to par.
At least that.
Have your hygiene up to par. And then be productive. A lot of guys don't realize, if you're a good-looking guy and you got game, you could get away with getting girls without money, but how long is that really going to last?
Yeah.
You got to get some money.
I mean, at the same time, you got to know what you're approaching, too,
right.
bro. And you can't be no, my man, trying to go at some high-end shit.
Right, and look, so that's an excellent point, but if you going to step to one of these girls that is productive, you know, she might have her own career, right? Obviously, you could tell she's doing well. Have decent conversations, fellas. Don't talk this ghetto dumb shit. That ain't going to work for all these girls. You got to be able to talk to her. Just have a comment. Stop with, a lot of times the game doesn't work. Just have a normal, hey, how was your day? All right, you know, do you like this weather? I don't know. Say something decent that she can say, all right, this guy he's pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the minute you start bragging about what you own, the minute you start saying what you're going to promise her, they're going to pick up on that. So this guy's a sucker nut. She's not going to want to talk to you.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Fellas, cold approach. Don't be scared to strike out. You be all right. You know what I mean?
Yo, did you hear what's going on with the earphone thing now?
No,
like as far as like AirPods and stuff like that?
No.
I don't know if you noticed a lot of athletes are going back to the wired ones.
Yeah, I did notice that.
So the reason is because AirPods, anything that has a Bluetooth, they say gives you up to 150 times more radiation.
Oh shit.
Because if you think about it, it has to transfer to the next one. Mm-hmm. So that's going through your brain. So a lot of athletes and stuff like that, they're going back to wired.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of these phones, they don't have, everything's Bluetooth now. They don't have the phone jack. But now they got headphones that came out with the C-type that you can actually plug in the bottom and then put the wire in your ear.
Yo, that's real.
Yeah, like I'm only saying because you're a person that be in the gym.
No,
and stuff
I always
like
got my Johns. I got the rap
those
Johns.
things are very, very dangerous.
Damn.
Look it up, bro.
No, I
Very
believe you.
dangerous, bro.
You always come up with these type of Johns because you're aware of this, and this is good information, man.
Wireless power. It has to transfer.
It has to transfer. Man.
Left to right, right to left.
Yo, everything we do is Jesus. Yeah. The more you know, right? The more you know. So what do you use when you got your shit on?
Well, I don't never use I just play it like out loud.
So you don't use earphones?
No,
Okay.
not right now.
Okay.
I mean, I got these on now.
Yeah.
But like, I got earbuds, earbud Jones.
Yeah.
But when I found this out, I'm not saying that I didn't use them.
Yeah.
But when I found that out, I was just like, oh no, I can't be doing that because it makes all the sense in the world.
Damn, man. Shit. So now I have to get new jobs.
But like I said, they sell the wired one.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
you could probably just plug out, you probably got an iPhone. It doesn't even matter. They have the wired ones now. Where you can just buy it on Amazon or whatever, plug your phone up. You got 2 little wires.
Yeah.
Wires.
Wow. That's good shit there, Brownski.
Yeah, right now.
That's good shit there, man. I mean, you know what's crazy? I have a hard time working out without my shit, bro.
No, yeah, because you want to block everything out.
I want to block everything.
Yeah, I feel you on.
And you know, a lot of times, like I hate to say this, there's always a talker in the gym, bro. Brown.
Got you.
There's a dude, and he's thorough, not against him. Wait, if you give him a second,
no.
and
that doesn't make no sense.
and then like today, I saw him today, so I was already. I had to get in 1 hour because I had to come here.
Yeah.
So I got there, and traffic was crazy, so I was already behind by like 15 minutes. And he sees me, and I don't want to be rude. What's up, bro? Right away, se pone a hablar, so I take the earphones off. He had me for about 9 to 10, 12, I don't know how long, 12 minutes, Brown.
That's irritating to me, bro. Especially when I'm trying to go over the
And he knows me. He knows how I get down. So I'm not giving him much. You know, if somebody's talking to you or they give you, and you're kind of like one word answer,
You should already know.
You should know.
You should know, bro.
Read the body language, bro. Like, read the room. Like, and so I'm like, yeah, okay. So he's telling me what he's working out. Okay. Now, I don't want to be rude. So he's like, what you working on? So I'm going to do a quick shoulders. I said, I'm pressed for time. Oh, okay. Got out of there. But God.
Yeah, you could automatically tell, man. It's like somebody, you text them, how was your day? And they text you back, fine. What did you eat? Food.
Yeah.
It's like automatically, you should already know. This ain't
person
going
don't want it. Yeah, they don't want to
so
talk.
you cut the conversation, bro.
I got you.
Come on now.
Absolutely. Brown, it reportedly takes a man 172 days to know if a woman is wife material or not.
How many?
It reportedly takes a man 172 days to know if a woman is wife material or not. I think that's 6 months, right? I think it's 6 months. What is your thoughts on that?
I think that's like 4 or 5 because it's 90 days.
It's 3, right?
Months.
Right. No, it's like 6 months.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Almost 6 months.
probably some people find them weeks.
Let's no, 1 weekend and shit. All right, so a new viral relationship report suggests that men typically decide whether a woman is wife material within 172 days of dating. The finding highlights show how quickly long-term impressions are formed in modern relationships. The report notes that early consistency, emotional capability, and reliable play major roles in shaping that decision. Social analysts say that timelines reflects how fast-paced dating culture has become in recent years. The report notes that early consistency is the key factor in relationships and social behavior source. You know, back in the day, people would get married quicker. People would get together and right away they kind of knew. And a lot of that had to do is because your pool wasn't that big anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Chances are back in the day, you weren't dating 10 people like people are today. I wonder about that though. I wonder, a lot of girls say that they know right away if that's the guy for them. For us, I think that's true too. Like sometimes you meet somebody and like, this is the one for me.
Yeah. Like I said, it's all a vibe, man. It's an energy thing, man. You could automatically tell if you want to be around this person or not from the rip. Mm-hmm. From the rip.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, talking and laughing. Laughing is everything for
man.
me. If we can't
so
laugh,
important.
I don't want none of it.
That's so important, man. I always feel like a good relationship starts off with a good friendship.
Yeah. That's how. You know what? I talk a lot of shit, but that's true.
If you can't be thorough and talk and like hang out and laugh and all that,
I'm talking about bugging out.
What
laughing.
are we doing?
Right. What are we doing?
What are we doing? Honestly, like what are we
bugging
doing?
out laughing.
Yeah.
There was a woman in my life for years, and we got real close. Then we fell apart, and we kind of hung out, hung in there for years. And the one thing that we had, whether we were mad at each other, happy, wasn't talking, that when we met up again, cracking up.
That's dope. That's dope. It's a vibe. Like I said, it's a vibe.
And it could have been something she did or something I did, and we were upset at each other. All right, you know how you give them a break. You know what? Yeah. And they live their life, and then you run into them, and they start smiling, you start talking, and they'll bring up shit. You remember when you did this? And to me, I think we're missing that.
Yeah, and you forget about everything, right?
Forget about everything.
It's, you know, for the moment. Yeah.
It's for the moment,
yeah,
bro.
I feel you, bro.
So look, this show hit a lot of relationships. It hit a lot of topics about what's happening today. The bottom line is this, and we said it before. Fellas, we're better when we have a good woman in our lives. I can admit that. Yeah. You know, I like to joke and talk all crazy, but life is better when you got a good woman. And when you have hard days, rough days, and you call her, if she's thorough, she'll be able to make it easier.
Of course.
Look, I know it's cool to be single, and I'm a mentally single person, but at the same time, if you're having a rough day, if you're having a rough life, instead of calling your boys, call shorty, man. Yeah. Take a shorty to the movies. Sometimes the fellas, it might not be
too much.
You're going to end up doing something you're going to regret. You know what I'm saying?
They be like, yo, let's go get fucked up, nigga.
Let's go beat somebody up. You know what I mean? Let's take your anger out. So that sometimes that can be good because the aggression is good as a man. But I think sometimes we do that too much. Yeah. It's okay, call a little shorty, man. Take a ride with shorty. Yeah,
take a little ride, you know, go somewhere, talk.
Right. It don't got to be sex.
No, it really doesn't have to be sex. It doesn't
have to be sex, bro. It could be a thorough shorty that you're either interested in or you used to smash, but tell her, I just wanna hang out. I wanna talk.
Yeah, of course. Honestly, if you're gonna call a shorty, let's say you're having a real bad day and you're calling her to have sex, that's fucking weird.
Well, it's not gonna fix the problem.
It's not. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not gonna fix the problem. I need to talk.
Yeah.
I need to just sit here and laugh. Something. Man. Get this out of me. If you want to be my cheerleader, be my cheerleader. Right. You know what I'm saying? But listen to me real fast. You know. Yeah,
and also it's a slippery slope. Don't vent too much where you sound crying.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Never do that.
Yeah, they get kind of but at least make it a thorough conversation where she can understand, all right, he's going through something right now. Maybe he just needs to talk, but don't cry. Yeah. Because women get the ick on that too.
And you can't call anybody neither.
Right. It has to be a special person. Because you can't tell everybody everything.
Exactly. You don't do that with everybody. Nah. You just don't. Especially if you're telling them some personal shit that's going on.
It's like kissing them. You can't kiss everybody.
No, you can't. Oh, John, Yo,
talk to me.
Real quick, because I know this is probably almost over. Have you been listening to the study about the dad bod?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? I thought the boy with the six pack was that.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of girls are intimidated. Number one, they're intimidated that you look like that if you're ripped. You're one of them guys that you're ripped out of your mind. Yeah. Some girls get intimidated unless she's a gym rat.
Okay.
Also, a dad bod is comfortable for her. The pressure of dieting is not there, right? Chances are if he has a dad bod, he's more relaxed.
More chill.
He's more chill. He's not like me getting up at 4 a.m.
to eat the same shit.
He can eat the same shit. He's not getting up at 4 a.m. doing push-ups and shit. Mm-hmm. He's more available, right? Because there's a lot of times that girls will be like, what are you doing? I'm going to bed because I want to go to the gym. And also security. Mm-hmm. If she's hot and he has a dad bod, where's he going? Usually.
You know what? I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, bro.
That's true.
What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I don't have a dad bod.
No. I mean, do you believe girls say that, or are they saying that?
No, it makes sense of what you're saying. That's what makes them more comfortable. That's why I said I didn't even think about it like that, because it does make more sense. They're looking at it like, I don't have to work out as much. Yeah. Because if you were a guy that works out all the time, he's gonna want you to work out.
And he might be talking shit all the time too. Like, what you eating now? Yeah. Oh, you gaining weight. He might be a lot harder on her.
So that makes a lot of sense.
It does. I've met girls that say you too into yourself, right? That I'm too into myself. How you train 5-6 days a week. Look how you eat. Da 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 da. And that's fine. I'd rather you tell me that, because I can only date girls that are damn near gym rats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're not in the gym heavy, you're not going to get along. Because, there's going to be times where you might want to sit at a bar and drink. I'm not doing it. No. I'm just not going to do it. And then ordering food all the time. And my kitchen, you might not like my kitchen. You're going to say, what the fuck you got here to eat?
Asparagus.
Asparagus. But at the same time, if I get in a relationship with a woman that likes to eat a little bit different, I accommodate, of course. But I'm not going to change my whole lifestyle to please you. So fitness is very, very important to me. And so if I date a woman that's not into, or if a woman's interested in me
Yeah.
and she's not into fitness, it's not gonna work.
And I just think it's crazy how they say you're too into yourself.
Yeah, they say that.
Who are you supposed to be into?
Them.
You.
No, but they in their mind, I'm supposed to be into them.
Now, you always got to think about yourself first.
Yeah,
Before you do anything else, you have to think about you.
You know, I was in a relationship once, right? I'm gonna tell you the story. And the girl was the total opposite. Drank alcohol, smoked weed, smoked cigarettes, liked to do mushrooms.
What?
Yeah, but she was bad. Oh. So, you know, when little head takes over, Brown.
Yeah.
Bad. Sex was bad, beautiful, but she had these things. And I knew in the long run this wasn't gonna last. And I remember once, you know, she had like a little bad reaction with what, I don't know what she took. So I brought it up to her. I said, did you take some? And she snapped on me. Se puso bien malcriada.
Yeah, because she felt guilty.
She felt guilty, and it was like I seen the writing on the wall. I said, you know, my sexual passion for her is not enough for me to kind of lose myself, because I was finding myself kind of pleasing all the time. Go ahead, smoke.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you know,
just
go ahead, do this. Go ahead, do it. And I was just like, nah. And you know, I realized I woke up one day, so I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, because pretty much you was allowing her to do everything she wanted to do because you pretty just wanted to.
No, I was infatuated.
That's what I'm saying.
infatuated.
That's what I mean.
I
So
ain't
you
gonna
were just
lie.
like, fuck it, go smoke that crack.
Right? God, bro. It wasn't crack, god damn it. It was mushrooms and weed, and
You know what I'm saying,
you know,
dog? Like,
when a woman's, you know, this is the crazy how powerful women are.
What you
because
mean?
as stern and disciplined I am, she came into my life, bro. And I was drinking. I started to drink a little more. Every once in a while, I would puff a cigarette, Brown. Fucking with her.
What?
Yeah, like we would go out.
Oh, no, killer.
And I was like, let me get a puff. Because, dog, let me tell you something. A woman has a power to make you do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm not perfect. That's why I'm opening up here.
It's true.
And I'm going to do this a little bit more because I have flaws. This was years ago, obviously. But the point I'm trying to make is that even as disciplined as you are, the wrong person comes into your life could really hurt you, man.
Yeah.
Because you get influenced and you want to please that person. Your emotions are involved. You love the girl, but then you find yourself losing yourself and it's not worth it at the end.
yeah. Hell no.
Brown, this was episode 33. Episode 33. The new year's coming.
Yes, sir.
All right. A lot of shit is happening. I want to tell people this. There's a lot of companies that are doing a lot of slimy shit to people. They're laying people off. If that happens to you, Brown, right? Like, we all go through shit.
Yeah.
Hold your composure. Be strategic, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You know, and don't try to go all out. Don't crash out. Life goes on. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what's crazy? That and that's why, like, you know, we grew up and I remember like Scrooge.
Yeah.
You always watch these Jones, but you don't really understand. These holidays, when they come around for some reason, they're good holidays, they're Christmas, all that, but for some reason it gets bad for a lot of
It brings
people.
the sad part out of people too. Yeah.
Really, really bad.
Well, you also
bro.
you lose so many people in your life. You remember them when the holidays hit.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's like I hit those little Jones make sense to me.
Yeah.
When I got older, I was like,
yeah, get wiser, bro.
it makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Doing all the shit you're doing, you're paying bills and all
Right,
that.
trying to survive.
Man, it's crazy.
It's crazy, but. Thanks for tuning in, right, Brown? This is episode 33. Of course, we're going to continue giving you content. You're going to see a lot of different content, all right?
sir.
You're going to see different people coming in. You're going to see a lot. Look, we're trying out a lot of things. We're bringing a lot of good guests, Brown. You know what I want to bring? I want to bring Goody Guns back in here, bro.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got it.
Shout out to him and his wife, all right? We got to bring him back.
Yeah.
Goody Guns, we want you back
Yeah, we
over
gonna
here,
bring
bro.
guns.
We miss you, all right?
Eventually, Mark's going to
Mark's also. We got a team, man. Knox, we want Knox to come on.
Knox is going to come on.
All right, so listen, thanks for tuning in. Brown, what's your last words?
Stay humble, stay safe, man. There's a new year coming. Go Birds, baby.
Go Birds! Damn it, we need a win. If we lose to the Raiders, that's it.
Damn.
No, we're not gonna lose to the Raiders. Go Birds, Papa. Go Birds. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Brown, holla at him.
Peace.
One.